Joining me now here at the DNC is Preston Love, and you are the Democrat nominee for senator in Nebraska. How is your campaign going?
My campaign is kind of paradoxical in that it is going well, but I still have challenges. My reality challenges is I'm running for Senate in Nebraska. It's absolutely a red state. All of our federal elected officials are another party, the Republican Party. We've never had an African American even in the general election for any of the federal offices or for governor. And so that's the part of the paradox. But the other is that I'm rooted and born and raised in Nebraska.
So how have things changed with the energy that's being felt in the room with today's ticket, Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, the Democratic Party having renewed energy after President Joe Biden decided to pass the baton on to Kamala Harris?
It's been significant, and I'm as good as anyone to tell you because I was on the street before, during, and after the excitement. Of course, I'm running statewide, and so I feel the pushback and the excitement.
Coming from the progressive side, how do you view America and what's your hope for America?
We have suffered from one-party rule in Nebraska, all of our officials, and so we're not getting our fair share of anything. And so part of my, I could go issue by issue, but part of the challenge is the more reality of just being in the room, being able to debate the issues, win or lose, being able to be at the table to, what I'm seeing is really just not only the social justice side of the world, but economic development wise, we're suffering in a state that could care less about economic development in not only the urban centers, but many of the rural centers, which, we have farmers and ranchers and milk producers and all of that, and they have some of the same challenges we have in the urban center.
All right, so Preston, based on what you just said, Governor Walz will address the rural side. Kamala Harris will be broadening that. How will this ticket give you hope for America?
Well, what's important about it is it gives a whole level of credibility and removing the nonsense that was going on with Biden, notwithstanding his capabilities and all of that. It was just so nonsensical that it just paralyzed people. And if you just keep preaching something, even if it's untrue, some of it sinks in. All of that is just wiped away, and so people now are focused on not only the new people, but now focused on what they ought to be focused on, which is, are you for a woman's right to choose or aren't you? And we really have a contrast for people to make choices, and I think that's all I would ask for, is that people will make choices based on what side they're on. And that's okay, because we've always had divisions. We just have now gotten divisive, and that's what's killing us. I do see that some of that divisiveness going away. There is always the pushback from, if I may say, from the former president, but many of us are just kind of putting that aside, even though he has a big platform. But it has changed the nature of the politics, and it's gotten better.